This is the plaintiff, Charles Schneider. He says he purchased the defendant's condominium, and in the contract it states the built-in wall unit and 2 matching nightstands were included in the sale. When he did the walkthrough, those items were there, but when he took possession, they were gone. When he inquired why, he was met with a terse response from the defendant stating she wanted them, so she took them. Not fair. Not fair at all. So he's suing for the $3,696 he's now owed. This is the defendant, Rochelle Jackson. She says she sold her condo, and after the sale, her broker called and told her the plaintiff wanted to buy some of the items of furniture he saw in the unit. The plaintiff offered her a ridiculously low price for the built-ins, and she politely declined. She never heard another word until she was served with this crazy lawsuit. So here they are. She's accused of taking things that don't belong to her anymore.
Okay, Mr. Schneider, you're suing Ms. Jackson, who sold you your condo.
Yes.
Because according to you, she inappropriately took some items that should have been part of the sale.
Correct.
Tell me about that.
We signed a contract to purchase the real and personal property located in Manhasset. The personal property included built-ins, which was a mirror, and articles of property fixed or attached to
May I see the contract?
Yes.
Is that actually specified in the contract?
Yes.
All right, so go on.
We did a walkthrough and found certain articles located in the master bedroom no longer there. The property
So this is before the closing?
Before the closing.
Okay.
We contacted our attorney.
What were the articles that...
2 nightstands and a mirror.
Okay, are the let me see.
They were a pair.
I know they're a pair. Are the nightstands attached to, okay, there's also this mirror that's wall-to-wall mirror that's there. Nobody tried to move that. All right, and then the nightstand is in front of it. And so when you do the walkthrough, you notice that those nightstands are missing.
Absolutely correct.
And then the other item that you're complaining about is this mirror that is hung here.
Not only hung, it's literally attached by mollies.
Okay, mollies are not built-ins. Mollies are how I just hung up 7 things in my daughter's room with mollies.
But
they're,
Lana, that's how some of the other the so-called attachments.
Okay, this is a framed mirror. I had thought that we were talking about her trying to take down all this wall of mirrors, which I would think would be horrible.
Messy.
Yeah, well, hard and horrible. But you are literally talking about a framed mirror that hangs on the wall. You took that with you, as I'm sure you took all your artwork and pictures of your grandkids and anything else that you had hanging on the wall. What about the nightstands?
They are freestanding, and I have photographs to show that they're freestanding.
You don't deny they're freestanding, right?
I don't deny that they're freestanding.
You just think it's
what I do
nasty
argue,
to take them with you when they match a built-in?
What I do argue is that an ordinary prudent person would think that when you buy attachments, including built-ins, that the pair of nightstands are part and parcel. If I should buy a cufflink set and there's a tie tack attached to the cufflink set.
The person who sold you the cufflink set has to automatically give you the tie set, or you have to buy it separately?
No.
That was a really bad example. Here's the thing. Why didn't somebody... I know why you want them. Nobody fails to understand why you want them. I just don't understand how... Did you have a lawyer?
Did I have a lawyer at the closing? Yes.
Yeah. Did you have a lawyer?
Yes.
Did you have a broker?
No.
Did you have a broker?
Yes.
Okay. So why didn't you bring that up, that you wanted the nightstand?
We, subsequently to the closing and subsequently to our moving in and taking possession of the unit, through her broker, we would offer the opportunity to purchase those.
No, but wait. Before it gets to that, when you want those nightstands and you're at the closing saying, I want the nightstands, and she says,
Right.
Right. Of course, you could turn around and make a big stink, but you decided not to because you wanted to close. Right. So you close, and then she says, okay, I'll let you buy them, and you offer her what?
$250.
Get out of here.
Why?
Because you're suing as though they're worth $1,200 each. That's why.
But I paid for it once.
No, so you're suing for $2,000 $448. So that's
Correct.
like 10 times as much as you offered her.
Except
so
that
if
if
they're worth that, why don't you offer a little more? Maybe you'd have a couple matching nightstands if you weren't so greedy.
Two reasons. Because then I would be here suing for paying for something twice.
So this woman, the seller, she's a woman. Does she have a right to take those nightstands with her when she moves out?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, she can take them. They're nightstands.
They're nightstands, but the guy says they match the wall unit, the whole thing.
Just because they match doesn't mean the carpet doesn't always match the drapes, and so you can't just take it.
Wow, that's profound. I love that. Well, you should coin that going inside the courtroom.
When you had a
They
chance
do
to
make
buy the
sense.
nightstands, you offered her $250 for both nightstands.
Right.
Because I assume you thought that was fair.
No, I thought that was a token towards obtaining back the
And
nightstands
your
that I
answer
already
to the
purchased.
250 was?
They are not for sale. I was so offended that I said to the broker, they are not for sale.
Now?
But if he had said 4,000, I might have sold them. He had
he
been
ever-
offered, and he had been offered the opportunity to buy any of the furniture. I mean, I gave away a big house full of furniture. He didn't want to buy anything. He wanted it for free. Now let's go to the mirror. He never mentioned the mirror until he went to small claims court. I bought that mirror in 1970 and never thought, and not a millisecond, that it wasn't my mirror and I wasn't taking it. So I did. But he never even cared about the mirror until I received the small claims complaint.
Okay.
By the way, I have the contract and I have a letter from the broker.
Yes, doing my job. It's my job to decide if something's a built-in. I agree with the broker. I happen to agree with the broker. I happen to agree with you. Those aren't built-ins. Those are clearly not built-ins. So I have a question for you. Do you have the nightstands?
Of course, I use them.
Yeah.
They're next to my bed.
You want to give him another shot at making you an offer on them, or you don't want him to have them because he was so greedy?
He can have them at the right price.
So what
But
price do you think is...
my heart is broken.
Your heart is broken. You know, it's a delicate ballet. It really is. You know, I remember when I was young thinking, well, you can't really insult anybody. You know, like I would make low offers and I would do, you know, business is business. You never fall in love with a house. Until the day someone made me a low offer on a house that I loved. And I said, no, I'm not going to counter. Well, you have to. No, I don't have to do anything but die and pay taxes, get out of my house. And I got insulted. And this is kind of that, you know, it's kind of that kind of thing. It's very interesting. So did you ever attempt to make another offer on those pieces, or
No.
you're just trying to get them for free now?
I didn't.
First you try to get them for $250, and now you're trying to get them. Actually, you're trying to make her pay you $3,700. Okay.
Okay. Let me try to explain that. I don't believe that I'm getting it for free.
Well, you're not getting him at all. So would you like to make her an offer?
On top of the $835,000 we paid, we would pay her an additional $2,400, which is what we are suing her for in this court.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys see if you want to work it out there. I was just curious. So, but as to this case that is in front of me, my verdict is for the defendant. Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
All right, hold on right there.
So the plaintiff comes out here without any nightstands, and on the losing end of Judge Million's decision, she tried to help you out as best she could.
Well, I thought she was trying to be fair, but the fairness when you pay $835,000 for something that's...
Doesn't mean you can have everything in the world.
No, we didn't ask for everything in the world. We asked
Okay,
for
the
what was there.
nightstands.
Yes.
If you're willing to pay her $2,400. Do I hear $2,600?
No, $2,400.
$2,500?
$2,500.
Uh-huh. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. What? Oh, $4,000. She's holding up four fingers in there.
So,
Well, halfway between $2,600 and $4,000, what's that?
that would be 33.
How about that?
No.
Maybe?
Maybe.
All right. Okay. Okay, right around the corner. All right, there he goes. There goes 30. We got him up to 3,300 out here. Are you willing
That's
to?
better than 250.
Yeah, well, of course. But does 3,300 sound like a little bit
It
enticing?
would have
at
to be
least?
cash.
Okay, Harvey.
You know, the wall unit's the only thing that's half interesting here in terms of the law. If removing it would cause significant damage to the unit, then there's kind of an assumption there that there's an intention to leave it. But in this case, the plaintiff just did not have the firepower.
Don't text and drive.